Undine hunting parties on
Okay,
Earth's
welcome
space
back. Apparently, I got disconnected.
Comms are spotty. I was lucky
So,
to get an external signal working.
let's try this again.
Any assistance you can spare. You're
There we
supposed
go.
to be our allies, aren't you? Right now, I'd let the board...
I've received orders from New Romulus. In light of this situation, the Lisette is being called to defend the homeworld. You should stay here and assist Starfleet.
The boarding parties on Earth's space dock should be...
Earth's space dock has sustained severe damage from multiple Undine boarding parties. We must locate Admiral Quinn. The most expedient path to the Admiral's office is through those doors. Our mission objectives are clear. We must ascertain the whereabouts of Admiral Quinn and expel all Undine boarders. Teams from other ships have been moved to lower decks here at the station. While the Klingons' willingness to assist the Federation is unexpected, it is gratifying to be united in purpose with our allies from the Republic.
I'll admit, somewhat humiliating, having a disconnect while recording a playthrough. Yeah, it's cryptic. What can you do?
Everything hurts. Oh. What? I don't...
I like that ensign rack. Me. Ow? That's clever.
Everything hurts.
My mind to your mind. My thoughts to your thoughts.
Okay. Guess I killed that guy really quick.
I'm feeling better now. Thank you. Undine,
Yeah,
yes.
we'll give you some milk
We just
if
appeared
you...
in close orbit. We were taken by surprise and none of the defense systems
Or maybe
worked.
some catnip. Yes, that's it.
I
We'll
don't
offer
know
you some
why.
catnip at the end of this.
There is more going. We need to manually.
Okay, some of the... there's some accolades if you, rescue enough wounded officers. It's either to rescue enough or it's to uncover Undine. Spies? I don't know. Forgot what the accolade is called. You'll notice some of the people, like this guy over here who's moving around. Examine them. Oh, turns out to be a scout. There's another one over here, but sometimes you can't get to him because of an invisible wall. Let's hope. Oh, that's a she. Okay, good. Now, they will beam out. Alright, so that's 2 I've checked. But I don't know if credit is given if they turn out to be an Undine in disguise.
Admiral Tuvok, I'm good.
Well, that sucks. I used my Sompek Lightning and it didn't affect him whatsoever. I don't know if anybody has noticed. get the materials. But here is another accolade. Over here, view the extent of damage, and you'll see there's someone just standing there looking around. Like, come on, devs. There, boom. Bit of a fixer-upper. Fix this shit. Come on. Instead of putting out the new Endeavor stuff, just fix what's wrong with the game first. Like, granted, this is a small little thing, but it I don't know. Like, if you're immersed in the story, and then you see something like that, it kind of breaks it. But they don't care. They just want to, put out more half-assed stuff, and it's not quality for them. It's quantity. It's the amount of shit that they can pump out that matters to them, instead of fixing what's wrong. All these little things, just fix it. Like, I don't care if it's hard to do. It's your job. Like, don't tell me shit is hard to do when you get paid to do it. So, just do it. It's like, oh, but you don't understand how much work goes into fixing these little things. Well, if you weren't getting paid for it, then I would say, okay, yeah, forget about it. But you are getting paid, so shut the fuck up. Do your goddamn job. I'm done ranting over that. There's another material, and also Survivor. This one, for me, always seems to be an Undine, but yep, there it is again. Okay, this is where some Undine usually show up. So let's plant some bombs. Throw down an overcharged turret. Talk to the quote-unquote admiral. And come on, walk a little further. Alright, where's that other guy? Oh, there he is. Alright, oh, one more. On a red alert. Let's get these Nucara marks and Dyson sphere marks out of the way. Okay, good. Usually the game likes to reset my traits before I go into a mission. I wonder why I'm not doing as well as I normally do.
The shape-shifting nature of species 8472 makes them a dangerous foe. We will have to proceed with caution to avoid being caught unaware. Clearly, Admiral Quinn is not here. He may be still alive elsewhere on the station. The logical course of action amidst so much chaos will be to perhaps we can establish a plan.
Communications are damaged.
One moment.
This is Admiral Quinn.
Admiral, what is your status?
I'm pinned down in my office with Hagen. We've been trying to get internal comms and sensors working. What's your status?
The Undine boarding parties appear to have some goal in mind, but we are unsure as to what it might be. Admiral, I suggest you hold your position. We will make our way to you.
Okay. Let's just throw this down. love that explosive drone. All you have to do is pretty much let Tuvok go ahead. His gun is so overpowered that takes him down fairly quickly. I'm trying to make sure I didn't have any phrasing in there. He's got a pretty big gun. Alright. Let's check for any can't remember if there's any in here. Mike, there she is. Another one. Okay, so how many is that? I lost track. It's either 3 or 4. In the hole. See, sorry, I need to pay more attention. Okay. Oh, someone else just show up? No. Invisible wall, can't jump over that. Oh, I can. Down, see how long that'll last. Are there any survivors or injured down here? I don't think so. But if you play this mission through a couple times, you'll get an accolade for basically helping the examining the injured. I'm not sure. I think you have to check on 6 or 8 of them. I think I've done either 3 or 4. I can't remember. Memory, as it is. Usually where the boss shows up. If you haven't seen this episode or if this is your first time watching.
Egg? Where are you going?
Excuse me? I beg your pardon?
Intriguing. The amount of resistance Starfleet has offered is unexpected.
What the shit was that? Oh, it was my gun. Okay, so how did that guy end up standing behind Egg? Ugh. Glitches and shit.
He is tapping.
Let's take on these other guys. Where are the others? Side warrior. There's another. target them. There you go. Yeah, let's just throw down one of my healing things. Okay. Stand in that spot. Stand in that spot. Thank you. Easy peasy. And egg is down. We cracked some eggs. Plasma wide beam pistol. What's that? Klingon Rectigino. Yeah, I've got a bunch of tribbles. If you've watched my earlier missions, it's because I am trying to create a whole bunch of carcasses, or, well, tribbles to feed my cannibal tribble that I have in my bank. So yeah, that's why I've got a whole bunch of them. I'll be able to make 2 more. And keep my tribble happy for a while.
Hagen wasn't Undine? That would explain what happened to our defense grid. He would have known they were coming, and had ample opportunity to sabotage us. Damn. Didn't see that coming.
You didn't see egg coming? Well, be thankful. Phrasing.
It's hard to believe. He attacked me mentally, led everyone into a trap. I couldn't stop him. We have much to consider. There may be...
Tuvok.
What's going on? Tuvok! Can you hear me? Tuvok! Tuvok!
Hello. Hagen was too weak. He spent too much time among you. He served his purpose, and you would be far too late.
Too late for what?
Your quadrant will fall. The weak will perish. This dimension will be cleansed, purified of infestation. Your efforts are meaningless. I know that's
Indeed, Doctor. But I have taken advantage of this connection to move into your mind as well.
what?
I understand now what your plans are. You will not succeed.
You can't stop us.
Admiral Tuvok!
Interesting.
Diversion. This is all a diversion.
What do you mean?
Kronos. Their real target is Kronos. Come. Kronos may not have much time. Your people know what it is like to lose a homeworld. We must help the...
Oh, just rub it in a little. Now, was Remus destroyed along with Romulus?
We have arrived at the Kronos system. At this time, the ruins of Praxis are concealing our arrival from Undine. The Klingon homeworld defense fleet has engaged the bulk of Undine forces, but they appear to be taking heavy casualties.
I see that neither the Federation nor the Romulan Republic take this matter seriously. No matter. The Klingon Empire is accustomed to defending the Quadrant from shapeshifters. Come. Since your people have sent you as their token, let us waste no more time.
The Romulans have promised additional aid, as has Starfleet Command. The Enterprise has contacted all available ships and...
So they say, but all you have are words. Even the Romulans sent assistance. As meek as it may be.
like having a big healthy supply. Cheap, but getting materials right in the middle of a fight. I am what I am. Don't want to get too far ahead of my pets. I don't like going into a battle with them so far behind that they only show up at the end. Just stay out of range for a little bit. Well, I guess we are in the fight. Sure. The scimitar moves really fast in cutscenes, but slower than molasses when we actually fly it. Oh, what's taking these ships so long? Yeah, I guess it's, well, subspace. Chicken, right? So you launch your torpedoes at them, boom, they disappear. Right when I do my warp plasma.
Think of it as an increase in your opportunities to die with honor.
Cutscene? What the hell is that? Like, seriously, game? Like, I'm not touching anything, but there. It's... Wow. Buggier than a roach hotel. So many interruptions. Can't get a flow for this mission. Or at least this portion of it.
Not exactly. We brought a few friends.
Run out of space. Yeah, just one more slot. Ooh, the Enterprise is getting her ass kicked. 98% this time. Oh, 917,000. Holy shit. Here I am thinking 12,000 is a big hole. Or they can soak up the damage. Still got all of my pets. They're all 5-star versions. That's not bad. Get within 6 kilometers. See if I can. Alright, well, so many loot critters. So little space. Some good stuff too. Stuff that I could have upgraded if I hadn't filled my inventory with food for the bloody tribbles. Oh well, live and learn. Holy shit, look at all those things. Stay on the periphery. Oh, look at all those torpedoes flying at it. That didn't stand a chance. Planet killer. It's quite a long cutscene, so if you've got something to drink, you can add this to our drinking game. Although, I fear by the time this cutscene is done, everybody's drinks will be gone, and you'll probably still have time to go get some more. So,
large craft through a
have at it.
They're powering up weapons!
The Undines have a new planet killer.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Target that ship and fire all weapons.
At least he didn't say fire at will. It's like will should be... I don't know, sick and tired of having everybody firing at him.
Too strong.
Fire at will.
Voyager has one nanite torpedo remaining from her time in the Delta Quadrant. Such devices proved effective against the Undine in the past. Practical. Fire when ready.
They took some damage, but the planet killer can still fire. I can get the Aquarius into firing position above her and exploit the
I love that
shields, but someone
Odyssey
will
hull
need to get
or
the Undine
Odyssey
distracted.
bridge. It's too bad you can only use it on Odyssey variants. Scan. Alright. Now let's follow Sean in. It's at 0%. Outfly him. Bazinga! It's the dawning of the age of Aquarius.
Weapons are offline. This is our only chance. Setting the Aquarius on a collision course.
Acknowledged. We have Sean's coordinates.
Getting locked now, sir.
Hey, the cutscene actually has the green shields on my ship. I don't know if you saw it or
Did it,
not.
sir? The planet killer has been destroyed.
Talk to Allied fleet. Stand now. The Undine are retreating. Captain Sean.
Transporter room. Did you get him?
We have...
Captain Sean to Admiral Tuvok. Permission to come aboard?
The High Council sent a message saying they wish to speak with you. They have requested we transport directly to the High Council chambers.
I was thinking whether I should delete some stuff and go back and pick up all those drops. Nah, just, if I wasn't recording, I would. Get the materials first. Quick. See over here. They're marked as enemies. Wonder what would happen if I go to try and kill them. Alright. Let's see. Will it let me fire on them? Oh, they're on the other side of the door. No wonder. Oh well. Let's go speak to Pointy here.
There are many here who have seen the danger species A47 presents with their own eyes for the first time.
Yeah.
Now we must have
Yeah. Okay. Let's speak to Admiral
Thank
Quinn.
you for your assistance during the attack on Earth.
Yep. Ambassador
Your
Stas.
people are survivors.
Yeah.
I'm
Jirok.
glad we were here to help our allies.
Yep.
It wasn't our fight, but helping to save Sol and Kronos was the right decision. This is the future my father dreamed of.
Of which he dreamed. Don't end a
The
sentence.
5 races of the Cindy
Preposition.
once tried to exterminate humanity. Through the efforts of a few people who will...
Long-winded bag up.
Our people come from a culture of deception and division. We've rejected our past in favor of open alliances.
Yep. Speak to a
I admit,
nobody.
I did not expect the Federation to act with such honor. I do.
Who is left? Oh, Worf. Corin.
I never thought I would be pleased to see a Romulan at my back. But you fight with honor.
By your side, not at your back.
True work. However, I now see that Worf was correct. There is honor in the Federation as well. The time for our battle against Starfleet has passed. We should turn our blades toward the real enemy.
Cryptic.
I remember you from the Gateway activation. You fought well today. May our meetings on the battlefield always be as glorious.
Mr.
I
Wolf.
served in Starfleet, and now I serve the Empire. There are many on both sides of the current conflict.
And oddly
whom
enough,
I
was
have
always
deep respect.
available whenever,
I see this
your
as
old crew
an
were doing
opportunity.
a
We may
special
find we have more in common than we
mission.
realize.
Oh, here I'm doing the air quotes. Nobody can see it. It was always coincidental that he was around whenever they had a movie to film.
That was a close one. But I'm fortunate Voyager transported me off the ship at the last second. It would have been a worthy sacrifice. Your people still feel the pain of losing the world. We can't let that happen again.
Thanks for reminding us. At every opportunity.
You fought well. For a rub.
It's not condescending at all.
Many fine warriors have earned their places in Stovacor today. They died with honor, fighting one of our most formidable enemies. The Undine fought the battle to our very threshold. The fine warrior standing before me pushed him back. Let us honor our sacrifices and our accomplishments by ending... We are not here to impress you, demon. We stand united, and there is no one who can... give you a single warning. That was the reason we need to work together. It's time for our feud to end. Agreed. From this day forward, all hostilities between the Empire and the Federation will cease.
But a Federation captain still can't visit Kronos.
The Iconians use servitor races and other species to do their fighting for them. Species 8472 has been an unknowing catspaw of the Iconians for some time. This time, however, the Undine were defeated. It was our combined strength that allowed us to prevail. Thousands of years ago, the Iconians were defeated by an alliance of races. I predict their ultimate aim has been to prevent such an alliance from happening again. There have been periods in our combined history when the Federation and the Empire have not been at war, but they have not been allies either. This may be the beginning of such a time. It will be up to us to determine what happens next. With time, we may even restore the alliance that came out of the Khitomer Accords. Voyager will return to the Delta Quadrant. There is much to do there, and the Genolan sphere will need to be protected from further Undine assaults. I am sure I will see you again. You have been a worthy ally, and your wisdom and courage will be called upon in the days ahead. Until then, live long and prosper.
Peace and long life. And that brings an end to another playthrough. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hammer that like button. Comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.